for you?
It's going well. A little bit of a little transition, some growing pains, but other than that, it was fun today.
Overall take from scrimmage today, how y'all moved the ball and stuff?
I think we did really well. Offensive line, we had a bunch of young guys in there, but I think everyone really did a good job at stepping up and protect the ball well. We picked up blitzes well, and we ran the ball real efficiently.
Were you actively recruiting Austin Capps, or how did that come about?
Well, old Capsy, man. He's been playing defensive line really, really well, and we're kind of situation that we were in a couple years ago when they moved me over. I think he played really well today. He looked pretty smooth out there, and he's not a greenie. He's played some O-line before.
As a guy who's done that before, what's the toughest part of that transition?
Just learning the plays and learning terminology and understanding all the different blitzes on defense. He's been in that defense before, so he can kind of understand. He can see some triggers, maybe how the linebackers are lined up and stuff like that. But it's completely different moving on the side of the ball.
It's the first day in the stadium, the first day without coaches on the field. How did that all feel today?
It was awesome. Stadium looks phenomenal in there. I think they're just finishing up the last couple of touch-ups, but it looks great in there, and it was great playing in there again.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you aside from snaps, just at center?
Well, of course, you got to make sure the snap gets in. I had a couple of issues early on, but I think I picked that up pretty quickly. The main issue is just that even though it's only a couple of inches, you're closer to the defender. You need to get your footwork in quicker. You need to get your hands up quicker because they're right there in your face.
Anything you learned from Ragnow since he played both positions during that stretch?
When I was back there, I just tried to play guard. I didn't really try to focus on center at that point. I think I was too young to really try to worry about snapping the ball. I was just trying to be a good left guard.
Chad said he really wanted to stress you guys and run the scrimmage a little later to see how things finished at the end, and y'all did some short yardage at the end. Who won?
Oh, I think, defense did a really good job, but they kind of subbed out in the end. They didn't really have their starters up in the end. I think they tried to save the legs of Dre and Scuda. We still stayed up with the ones O-line. We're pretty short on that right now, so we did pretty well. I think the offense won, and I'm happy about my guys. Keep working hard and finishing out the scrimmage.
Who stood out running the ball?
I couldn't tell you. They all ran well. All our backs did a phenomenal job.
What was practice like this week? I think there were a few days where y'all were down to only like 10 guys dressed out and able to go through practice. What was that like?
Well, we're also about 10 and a half today. We try to get Dylan back in there again. But it's a grind. It's tough when you don't have that third line trying to give the ones a little time off. And this is the couple years in a row where we've been doing that. So it's not really something new, but you got to have the next up mentality. There's nothing more to it. It's the name of football. It's a 100% injury rate. Everyone goes down at some point.
Hey, what have you seen out of Noah Gatlin so far?
He's been doing a really good job coming in as a true freshman. All the guys have been doing a good job picking up the offense. Still, he's a true freshman. There's some things some mental lapse here and there, but he's doing a good job.
Thanks, Hjalte.
Thank you.